Hey there, Mitch Hancock again. On this video, what we're going to be covering is the importance of an agent who wants to have a professional client relationship with you and who goes the extra mile to make sure that you're taken care of in that respect. There's an agent that I do a lot of business with that she has a tagline that says, "Who did you hire?" And I love that. It really represents how the relationship should work, is that when you pick an agent, when you pick a company, it's like you're hiring a contractor or somebody to work for you, or to be a team member in conjunction with you. I feel like it's my responsibility to help my clients manage their policies, because if clients knew how to manage every single aspect of their policy, they would probably be an insurance agent like me. And my guess is that when you wake up in the morning and your head pops off the pillow, you're probably not thinking like, I wonder how my auto insurance is structured. Like, that's probably not your gig, right? So what I say is super important with your insurance agent is that they don't have one foot in retirement and then one foot in their insurance industry. There's a lot of agents who, it seems like they spend more time on the golf course than they do in their agency. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I went golfing with my accountant this morning, but I still have staff members who are able to help me reach out to my clientele, because I don't have those touch points as often as I would like to with all of my clients. It's just, one of those limitations that we only have so much time in a day. And so I make sure that I hire excellent staff members who can have a personal relationship with the client if I can't personally. So make sure you have an agent who wants to review your policy, make sure that your policy is up to date and current with your life circumstance. Because quite simply, life changes. It's not always the same. Your policy, if you started it 10 years ago, I'm guessing that you've probably had some significant life and financial changes in the past 10 years. And if that policy hasn't been reviewed, then there's chances that you might have gaps in your coverage. There's chances that you might have holes in your policy that you don't even realize that are there. And I kind of look at it like this. If you have an agent who's not doing regular reviews, and I kind of call it the bad date type of mentality. It's kind of like they called you once when they set up your policy and then you never heard from them again, right? Kind of like a bad date. But if you have an agent who's not actually actively managing your policy and helping you out and doing, quite frankly, their job, it's kind of like an airplane that's set on autopilot. And let's say that this particular autopilot system doesn't have any sort of course correct. And as this airplane is flying along, a gust of wind comes along and knocks that airplane off course. And it has no way of course correcting without a pilot coming in and putting it back on track. More often than not, I'm that guy who's coming in to get a policy back on track if it's been neglected for a long time by another agent. And so what we want to do is make sure that your policy doesn't get knocked off course, whether that's just from a rate change or maybe an underwriter going in and making a mandatory policy change or things like that. If policies go unchecked for too long, there's just simply things that can happen that may cause your rates to go up unnecessarily, or coverages to be dropped or even added that may not make sense for your situation. So it's super important to have an agent who's going to be there for you and help you manage your policy. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.